Hello and welcome to Coach Dora's YouTube channel. I'm starting something new because I had a really wonderful experience today. Hola, beautiful community. It's Coach Dora here. And if you follow my channel, follow a podcast, or follow me, thank you for being here. And if you're new to our channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Subscribers are really important to help us grow our channel, help us monetize, and help us get sponsors so we can continue to give you some great content to support you on your leadership journey. So today, I'm starting something new, Wellness Wednesdays. I had such an incredible experience today. I'm still buzzing from today's Latinas Rising Up and HR event. The title was From Ancestors to Algorithms Hispanic Heritage Month Meets the Future of AI in HR. I was so honored to share insights alongside the amazing Adeli Lopez, Lisa Vasquez Federici, and to be guided by our thoughtful moderator, Carmen Torres. And a huge thank you to Priscilla Guaso for creating such a powerful space for our community to connect and learn. And another shout out to Janine Jensen, who brought us all together, encouraging us to lead with this hot topic of AI. But you know what really moved me most? I want to share what really moved me most. It wasn't just the formal presentations. It was the conversations, the vulnerability, the real stories that emerge, hearing from the participants who are navigating career transition, who are upscaling, who are finding their way through AI and other technology spaces. That's where the magic happens. Especially hearing from those of you who recently faced layoffs. And you're using this time to pivot into AI, your resilience, your courage, to see this challenge as an opportunity for growth. That's exactly the kind of bold leadership we're talking about today. So, as I was listening to all of your stories and reflecting on our conversation about stepping boldly into the future while we honor our Latin A, Latin E, Latin O, Latin X, however you identify, something kept coming back to me. My children have something at their school called Wellness Wednesday. One day each month, no homework, no academic pressure, no uniforms. They love that part. Just a space to breathe, to be, to care for themselves. And I realize, especially for those of you navigating career transition, layoffs, or major professional pivots, when was the last time you gave yourself permission for a real wellness pause? Not just a weekend, but intentional time to tend to your well being while you're building your future. Here's what I know from coaching hundreds of professionals through career transitions. The most successful relaunches don't come from grinding harder or adding more skills to your LinkedIn profile. They come from people who take care of their whole selves, mind, body, and spirit during the journey. Our ancestors understood this. They knew that sustainable change requires both action and rest, both forward movement and deep roots. So, inspired by today's conversation, by your courage, and by my children's wisdom, uh, my my children inspire me every day. I'm launching something new that I believe our community, especially those of you in career transitions, really need. Welcome to Coach Dora's Wellness Wednesdays, monthly video series designed specifically for professionals in transition, pivots, and especially for my Latinas who are rising up while sometimes forgetting to fill up their own cup. This is an inclusive community, so we welcome everyone, our Latinas, their allies, and our allies. Anyone can really learn from us. This isn't another hustle harder message or another skill to add to your learning list. This is something different. This is a monthly invitation to remember that your career relaunch, whether you're moving into AI, switching industries, or starting your own business, like me, I pivoted to becoming an entrepreneur, will be more successful and sustainable when you're operating from a place of strength, clarity, and wellness. So, here are my Wednesday wellness tips. Um, for today, connecting it to the conversation, how AI can support our wellness journey. And here's something beautiful that connects to our conversation today about AI. We don't have to see technology as the enemy of wellness. In fact, AI can become a powerful ally in our own self care journey, especially during career transitions. So, think about AI powered meditation apps that can adapt to our stress levels in real time, smart calendars that learn your energy patterns and suggest best times for job interviews or networking, apps that can help you track mood patterns during your career transition so you can identify what truly supports your well being versus what's drained. Yes, I know there are pros and cons to AI. There are lots of fears about bias and being tracked. Um, and so we always have to use AI ethically and responsibly and if you're and to your comfort level. And something so interesting that happened. It was just something so simple and just helping me plan. Latinas Rising Up in HR is holding a wellness retreat in Hawaii. Hawaii. And I can't wait to go. Um, and Priscilla said, "Hey, use ChatGPT to find the best deals for flights." And I never thought of using ChatGPT for like pricing discounts, and I did, and it scoured the internet and found the best deal on a flight. I was so over the moon by that. Um, and so those are simple ways that AI can help us with our wellness, planning, scheduling. Um, it was just so fast and efficient planning my vacation. And it always falls on the moms. Let me stop. My husband is very supportive. But here's the key, and this connects back to our heritage and wisdom. We get to decide how to use these tools. Our ancestors had rituals, community practices, and intuitive wisdom about caring for themselves. AI doesn't replace that, it can enhance it. Imagine using AI to help you maintain consistent wellness practices during the chaos of job searching, or having technology remind you to take breaks, breathe, or connect with your support system when you're deep in upskilling mode. In our Wellness Wednesday series, we'll explore how to thoughtfully integrate AI wellness tools while staying connected to our cultural practices and inner wisdom. So I started this Substack, which I love doing every week, Sunday reflection known as Beyond Heritage Months. Because as a Latina, I celebrate Hispanic Latinx heritage every day. And so this space is really to bring more people in, to be more inclusive, and to share the wisdom of our culture with the rest of the world. We can learn from each other. And so this isn't an exclusive space. This is an inclusive space that is born out of that perspective. My unique journey as a leader, as an HR executive, and as a Afro Latina, and everyone can learn from us. As my son tells me, my son has often said when he hears me talk about Latinas or the women that I support, he says, "What about me, mommy?" And I say, son, you can learn from mommy too. Of course, when you lift women up, you lift everyone up. When you lift Latinas up, you lift everyone up. So this is meant to be an inclusive space because the future of wellness isn't just about the latest app. It's about using all available tools to support our most authentic, resilient selves. Each month, we'll explore wellness that actually supports your career goals, managing transition anxiety and imposter syndrome, which those of you who follow me know, the myth of imposter syndrome. I'm not a fan of this, but it is real. People are feeling it, and I want to validate and help people through it while learning new skills, including AI that can help. Using our cultural wisdom and traditions as sources of strength, enhanced by thoughtful technology use. Setting digital boundaries that protect your energy for job searching and networking. Building resilience through both traditional practices and modern AI supported wellness tools. Staying connected to your values and identity while adapting to new professional and technological spaces. Because here's what I've learned from years of coaching people through career pivots, teaching students, emerging leaders, my colleagues, and family. The ones who thrive aren't necessarily the ones with the most skills. The ones who thrive aren't necessarily the ones with the most technical skills. They're the ones who stay grounded in who they are while being open to who they're becoming and who use every tool available, including AI, to support their journeys. So it's more than just technological advancement. It is how you use it and who you are and staying connected and grounded to your values that will give you the edge. So to everyone who shared today during the Latina Rising Up in HR Hispanic Heritage Month session, Ancestors Algorithm, the future of Latina leadership in HR. First, I see you. I honor your courage and what you're going through. It isn't easy. The fact you're here learning, growing, investing in yourself, that's leadership. So, I didn't know I was going to get emotional. Uh, and here's what I want you to know. These transition periods, it's not just a gap between where you are and where you're going. It's a sacred space where transition happens. It's where you get to decide not just what you want to do next, but who you want to be as you do it. I heard several of you mention getting into AI while upskilling. That's exactly the kind of bold future shaping we were talking about today, but also adding these technical skills. Don't forget to tend to the human skills. While you're adding technical skills, don't forget to tend to the human skills. Resilience, adaptability, emotional intelligence, and yes, the ability to take care of yourself during challenging times. The job market is competitive. Yes, the technology is evolving rapidly, but you know what makes the difference: showing up to the interviews, networking event, new opportunities as your most authentic, energized self, confident, and that requires intentional wellness practices. So, I want to share. Here's my ask, which is a big. I'm going to share my screen. Let me make sure I can do this correctly. Yay, I got it correctly. Here's my ask. So, as a coach, I want to support you on your journey, and I'm very fortunate to be able to do that. I can support you in your career pivot and your career journey. For established leaders, I share my top 3 AI hacks for leaders, and I have a mini course to support you on that journey on my website, coachdoramendez.com slash courses. And then there's a career relaunch offer where I have different pricing options. Of course, if you're laid off, you're worried about money. Uh, if you have a severance package, this is really an investment for in yourself. And so I have many options that are affordable, that you can invest in yourself, and everything from a resume reboot that optimizes ATS, applicant tracking system, the AI, the specific keywords. Been an HR professional for 12 years, and I've been on the other side. I've seen how these systems work. So, as my one of the guests from my Building Leadership community podcast shared, being in talent acquisition is like being a double agent when you're a coach on the other side, because we have the inside scoop on what folks see on the other end. So I can support you with the reboot, with the resume reboot, with coaching sessions, and of course with AI hacks on how to use AI for leadership communication ethically and responsibly. So let me remove that from the stage and just yeah, so speaking of support during career transition, let me share something with you, because I know some of you are looking for more personalized guidance during this pivot. So please reach out to me. You can find me on LinkedIn at Coach Dora M. You can find me on Insta, Facebook at Coach Dora M. And of course, you can put a comment in YouTube. I look at every single comment. It's a YouTube at Coach Dora M, and my website, of course, coachdoramendez.com. So I want to thank you all for listening, and please, we welcome your feedback. Hope Wellness Wednesdays will work for you. This really isn't about selling you something. This is about supporting our community. If you're currently in a career transition, whether by choice or circumstance, I know how overwhelming it can be to navigate everything, from updating your resume to learning new technology to managing the emotional roller coaster of your job search, hence the tears. So please know that the career relaunch coaching program was really customized and designed to help support you, practical career strategies with the wellness and mindset. So you want to invest in yourself. I want to support you. I want to continue to serve others and support others. And so uh, this is my way of doing that, providing coaching and career resume review services. So I want to thank my children for inspiring me to start this Wellness Wednesday, and for these offers. I really sat down today and just thought, I how can I continue to help my and support my community, and continue to um, work in my purpose. Um, and so, yeah, so hopefully we will connect And these coaching packages, the career relaunch program comes with one-on-one virtual sessions with me. And I promise I won't cry during our sessions. And then the AI for leadership is a mini course, a very affordable mini course. It's like 49, I think it's $49. I think we put it for, but it's very affordable options. So yeah, and so let's normalize taking care of ourselves while we're building our futures. Hashtag Coach Dora's Wellness Wednesdays to share your own wellness wins, career transition insights, and support for each other. Again, let's normalize taking care of ourselves while we're building our futures. So if you like what you hear, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. And please, we welcome the feedback. Any comments in the uh, chats, in the comment section, DM me wherever you're watching this video. Thanks again, everybody. Be well.